Max said, can you make a black bean veggie burger and have it taste decent? And I said, well, hell yes, I can. Not my first choice of a burger. I'm a little partial to a beef blend, brisket, short rib, that kind of stuff. But it does have a place. There are times, what times would those be when you would want to have a black bean veggie burger?
No meat.
When you're off meat for a day or two. Said me, not very often. But it is good. We're gonna show you how good it can be. This is a can of black beans. They're draining. You know, I want to try and get rid of most of the moisture in that. So we're going to throw them in a dry pan, along with some vegetables too, to try and, well, bring more flavor, of course, but get rid of moisture, if that makes sense. So come over here. Come over to the flat top, kids. Let's get this happening. Into this first pan, we'll put some diced red onion, some diced Holland pepper, and some sliced shiitake mushrooms. All dry. We'll call this dry roasting. And we're just going to get them in here to help develop some flavor and kick off a little bit of the moisture. Like the mushrooms might pee out a little water at first, but then dry up and they'll be fine. And there's no question that this roasting method, whether it's like this or in an oven or whatever you're doing, is gonna develop more flavor, because it's going to. So leave those, go to the other pan. And here's where the black beans will go. Look, they're probably gonna stick a little bit, but we're just gonna try and dry up. You see the liquid that's down there when I move them around. We're gonna try and dry that up a little bit. Beautiful. It's all good. It's all good. And this guy is doing wonderfully. These are both going in a processor at some point, so size of mushroom and onion cuts and stuff like that doesn't really matter. I remember my first black bean burger. It was horrendous. It was in a restaurant. I don't know why I tried it, but I was sorry that I did. But after figuring out what makes a good one, I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, you see these guys are starting to stick a bit. That's all right. You know, they come out of the can with a bunch of liquid on them, and I don't want that. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about the black beans. I'll take them off. And these guys we'll let sit here for another minute or two. Then off they'll come. All right, here's how this goes down. In our processor go the beans, all of them. These vegetables, and you go. Let's give this a little blitz. And that's like dry like sand in there, which is great, because it's kind of what I wanted. Put an egg in, no shell, thank you very much. Some garlic powder, some cumin, chipotle chili powder, a nice hit of salt and pepper, some panko breadcrumb. Put the lid back on and see what we get. Beautiful. Scrape down the sides, as they call it. Let's see if this will form. Beautiful. Okay, 2 to 3 tablespoons of flour. I'm just gonna help it a little bit more. And we're good. Okay, here's the plan for this. Gonna put a little oil in my hands to help shape these guys, and then, this is hard for you to see, Max, but I'll do this and make one nice little patty out of this guy, like that. Lay them down on the parchment. I know you're thinking that's no burger, Sam. Certainly no burger that I want to eat. I'm going to tell you, wait till we're done, and then you can tell me how you feel about it.
Can you move that olive oil, Sam?
Sure, Chance. Shape them as best you can, right? Gently lay them down. The shape that you get is the shape that they'll cook to. They're not really going to shrink like beef. These now will go in my fridge for, 15 minutes to half an hour. While the patties are chilling, literally, we put some olive oil and some butter in our pan. Let it start to melt beautifully, and then we drop in some sliced yellow onion. And again, could be any color onion. And the point here is simple. We're just gonna caramelize these guys so they're gorgeous on top of our burger. Can we call it a burger?
Yes.
Okay, it's a burger. It's a veg burger. A little salt and pepper, perfect. Maybe a little garlic near the end, but it's all good. It's all good. This is a 15-20 minute process, so take your time, let it happen. Stir them every so often, and when they get golden and beautiful, they're ready. Check out those onions. Wow. You know how good that's gonna be? Let me show you why this was such a good idea. I'm gonna take the onions out. They're going on top somewhere. And then this leftover onion, butter, oil in the pan, this is what we're cooking the burgers in. But first we gotta bread the bitches. And that will look like this. Remember the drill? Into the flour, into the egg, into the panko. And again, into the flour, into the egg, into the panko, and into the pan. First into the onion pan, some butter, a little more olive oil. And when it melts, in we go. Uno and due. Wow, I'm kind of jazzed about this. The promise of what's to come, because I know what's to come. So this is probably 3-4 minutes aside. That's about it. When we flip, we're gonna add some cheese, and then it's downhill or whatever you say.
I ain't got a problem with that downhill line.
I know you do. I can't help it. It is an expression. Here, hey Siri, what does "it's downhill from here" mean? It says it can be both good and bad.
There you go.
Pardon me while I make a public service announcement. Jen, Sean needs the Evo. He wants the Evo. He'll make amazing things for you on the Evo. Please, it's Evo time in your house. There you go. I met Sean at the book signing last night. He goes, we're redoing the backyard. I'm lobbying really hard for the Evo. My wife is not there yet. I go, oh, I'll help get you there. I don't know if this worked, but Jen, come on. Look at what he could be doing for you. Boys, right?
Right.
Don't disappoint the boys. You could disappoint Sean and you can disappoint me, but Max and Chance, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. All right, time to flip. Gentle, Sam, gentle, and oh my goodness. Ow, ow, ow. I got my finger. Oh, that looks nice. Okay, let's just fling a little bit more butter in and around, because why not?
We might be vegetarians today. We're not vegan.
Wow, fantastic. All right, that gets about 2 minutes. I put cheese on. So we'll get a little cheese on this guys. On these guys. A little cheese on these guys. Beautiful, beautiful. Throw the lid on, help it melt a bit. Throw a bun on, get a little color. Boys, come to the front. Let's set up because we're almost there. Okay, bun first. Next is gonna go a little guacamole, but I decided to put a little bit of the extra red Holland pepper in because could that ever be bad? No, it could never be bad.
You answered your own rhetorical question.
I know, it's stupid. I can't help myself sometimes. All right, beautiful. And this guy, get a load of this guy. Ow, that's hot. Remember what's next? These
Onions.
amazing onions. Oh God, oh my God, fathers. This could turn me into a vegetarian. Wait, I better hold my tongue until I taste it. And then all we need to do is this. And pat it down. Good boy.
Wow.
Well, it's certainly beautiful looking, but that wasn't the goal. The goal was, is it beautiful eating? So let's cut it. Looks like a burger. It looks like beef. Am I right?
It actually does.
That-
It really does.
That looks like beef. We made a beef burger, and we're not killing animals. No cows were harmed in the making of this burger. And now, oh yum. And the onions in here, and this guac. Come on, guys. I gotta eat this. I just gleeked, like from here to here.
We don't need to know where you're gleeking.
The spice level is fantastic. The crisp from the panko on the outside, fantastic. It's effing delicious. It's definitely softer inside than a, well, I don't know. I mean, it was kind of a thick patty. That wouldn't be all crispy all the way through like you did a smash burger. Oh my God. The heat, the taste, the flavor, the crunch, the texture, and these onions. We built a better mousetrap. I mean, we built a better, what's it called?
Veggie burger?
Veggie burger, thank you. Thank you. Black bean veggie burger. It's really good. Bust out a little bit. You're probably sitting there with somebody that's going, I ain't eating one of those. I'm only eating beef. Well, come on, son. Try it. Give it a whirl. I think you might surprise yourself.